My favorite thing about winter... It's gonna be winter sports. Snow wrestling, snow baseball, snow football, and of course, snow hockey. The last match we all played was unforgettable. Me, Asgore and Sans versus Alphys, Toriel, and Papyrus. Action, betrayal, teamwork. It could have been a movie.
A disaster movie. Maybe.
Hey, what the heck are you doing in my monologue?
I was the referee, darling.
Ref? All you did is sit on the side in a super tall chair, taking selfies with giant sunglasses on.
I can't help that the sun sparkling off the ice highlights my natural beauty.
Natural? Anyway, it was a great match. Everyone had a blast.
Alphys was running from you and yelling the whole time.
You've gotta tackle the person with the puck!
Which got accidentally stuck to her stick from the cold.
Really? I thought she was just playing really well.
Bursting from the ice like a shark didn't help her either.
Look, I wanted her on my team, but Papyrus chose her first.
Don't worry, Alphys. I won't let you get picked last.
I was going to pick her, Papyrus. I was going to! Speaking of Papyrus, he was on me the whole match. Almost literally. He kept tackling me the whole time. But, he put on so much protective gear. He'd just bounce off me with a noise like a squeaky toy. When he did get the puck, he just passed it back to Alphys. Except for once when he passed it to Sans. Because he forgot we weren't on the same team. Sans gave it back, though. Sans! That's right, I was playing with a handicap too, you know? My teammates were barely playing! Toriel and Sans just stood at the center of the ice, slapping their hockey sticks together over and over and say stuff like, "Is this how you play? Is this how you play?" While pretending not to understand the rules. Meanwhile, my other teammate, Asgore, ended up falling into a fishing hole in the ice, getting his, legs stuck inside. I was, so into the game I didn't notice, and he, didn't really say anything, so... Anyway, I eventually pulled him out, only to discover some king had been written on his behind in magic marker. Eventually, Alphys got a headache and had to take a break.
To watch Mew Mew's virtual streamer event.
So I decided to swap the teams around to something more fair. Everyone against me! They agreed!
We will not lose, Undyne. We'll show you the power of love and hockey.
Papyrus rallied his team together for a huddle to discuss strategies. Or so they thought. Ha! You left yourself wide open! I knocked everyone down like bowling pins and scored repeatedly! The game timer reached the 3/4 point in a flash! 77 points to 0! You thought you could win?! I laughed in everyone's face individually while flexing. Then, Papyrus looked dejected.
The power of love wasn't enough.
Damn it, Papyrus. I went too far. I was about to apologize to him when suddenly, Sans scored a goal behind me! Then he went over to Alphys, humming, and did some kind of finger-pointy, arm-crossy dance. Alphys pushed him away and told him to stop being cringe culture. Then Papyrus had the puck. I was gonna steal it when Toriel tackled me from the side, letting him score. You've got guts, old lady. And so it kept going. Toriel tackling, the puck suddenly disappearing, Papyrus scoring, Sans dancing, Alphys and Asgore watching videos. Wait, even Alphys scored at one point. Alphys, I thought you weren't playing. Finally, only a few minutes left in the match. 199! Bite your nails! Bite your fins! It was all down to this as we squared off in the ice. Then, a little white dog showed up and stole the puck! Nobody could catch the damn little thing! It ended up running in circles, jittering in and out of the goal, racking up hundreds of points. Eventually, he dropped the puck in front of Papyrus, wagging it still, and I smashed it into the sky! The puck, I mean. The dog jumped after it, up into the light of the sun, and never came down. Our final score?
199 to 255. Winner? Dog!
How does that count? So, nobody won? What the hell was the point of all that struggle? Everything seemed lost, until Toriel took out a thermos and poured everyone some warm alphabet soup. You know, relaxing on a snowy blanket next to the heater, drinking homemade soup together after a tough match. Kinda makes you feel like everyone's a winner, right? Psych! Screw that dog! I won! I totally won!
Did you just call me the heater?